Today we're having a look at 4 different Pocket RGB lights that I've been using for more than 1 year and 5 reasons why you should get yourself one as well. So let's just start off with the first reason why you should get yourself a Pocket RGB light. The first reason why I got myself a Pocket RGB light, and I also think it's the most important reason why you should get yourself one as well, is because it's a RGB light. So that basically means that you can choose whatever color you want to with a little Pocket RGB light. Having a Pocket RGB light makes it very useful for example, product photography. As in product photography, you might use the color of the product that you are taking a picture of, the logo. I use Pocket RGB lights all the time for product photography. They are also fantastic as accent lights. Put them up wherever you want to. You might have seen some of my other videos where I play around with Pocket RGB lights because it really changes the scene. They're not so powerful, but they give you that splash of color that you might want to have in your videos. Like in this video, I just used a small Pocket RGB light as my fill light, so I didn't have to use one key light and one other big fill light. I just used a small Pocket RGB light. And of course, compared to another bigger spotlight or LED panel, they are so small, very portable, and relatively cheap. I don't know how many that was. Was that 5 reasons? There are many more reasons, but let's just start comparing them. Let's start off with the Aputure MC. The Aputure MC is the smallest one, but it's also the less bright. This one has only 400 lux, and that is not really powerful. I would use this little light only as an accent light. You can use it as a fill light. It was the first Pocket RGB light that I bought. However, immediately I saw that it was not as powerful as I would have wished it to be. Coffee? If you need a slightly brighter light, you have the Moman MLX. It's brighter than the Aputure MC. It comes in at about 1000 lux. They don't actually specify how bright it is, but it is significantly brighter than the Aputure MC. Even brighter on our list is the Weeylite RB9. This one comes in at 1350 lux. It's also slightly bigger than the Moman and obviously much bigger than the Aputure MC. And the cool thing about having a bigger and brighter light is that you can use them in more scenarios. The only reason why you would get yourself the smaller one is because you really need to have a small light to put into places that you might not physically fit one of the bigger ones. The brightest light on our list is the Atomcube RX7. It's also the most expensive one. This one I would consider maybe to be a professional Pocket RGB light because it has so many functionalities. The brightness of this one is 2100 lux. So it's so much brighter than all of the other lights out here. And you can even connect this one with a USB power cable so you can power it while using it. Some of the other lights here, they do say that you can do that, but from the test that I've been doing, it's the only light that you can really use over a long time before the light gets too hot and shuts down. The battery life for all of these lights are about the same. 120 minutes for the Aputure and the Weeylite, and the Atomcube and Moman, they are at 150 minutes. The charge time here is about 1.5 hours for the Aputure, less than 3 hours for the Moman, 3.5 hours for the Weeylite, and not specified for the Atomcube. All of these lights comes with an app, apart from one, which is the Moman MLX. So you cannot control it with your phone. Sometimes I do prefer to actually just use the light and the buttons on the light itself, because I might have connected my phone to my slider, to some other lights in my setup. So I don't use the app too much. However, it is good to have an app and control your light. If you have all the lights from the same brand, for example, Weeylite, you can control the main light, the rim light, and the Pocket RGB light using only one app. So if you're looking into a completely new setup, look into buying all the same brand so you can control all the lights using one app. That also goes for the Aputure MC accessories. All of the lights comes with a diffuser, which is a lifesaver. One note here is that the Atomcube, there are two different packages. It costs 10 euros more if you want to have the diffuser as well, but I really recommend getting the diffuser, which makes your Pocket RGB light a little bit softer and maybe a bit more cinematic. Furthermore, the Aputure comes with a couple of stickers, which has like a Velcro thing. I have not used them, as you can see. So you can mount them basically wherever you want to. And I forgot to say that it is magnetic as well. So you can mount it on metallic surfaces, magnetic surfaces, and so on. Comes with a pouch, which I have never used, but at least you have it. In the Moman, and in all of these cases, you do get a USB cable to charge your lights. In the Moman, you get a cold shoe, which is actually pretty cool because you have the option also of tilting it a bit. Very helpful for taking product photography, or in general, it's very helpful to have this little hot shoe, and comes with a pouch. It's good to, you know, slip inside, put it in your backpack. Oh, don't worry, they're sturdy. The Weeylite is the one that comes with more accessories. You get a simple cold shoe adapter, also gets the pouch, but you also get this very cool phone holder. But also, if you remove the phone holder part, you can also use this mini tripod and connect your Pocket RGB light directly, which is quite helpful. The Atomcube comes also with a hot shoe adapter, cold shoe, and a huge pouch, which again, I have never used. Just add this one for free, you know, get rid of this. All of these lights that I'm talking about today have some kind of effects included, which again, you might never use, but it might be cool to have a cop car effect in your next short film. Now, obviously, there are many more Pocket RGB lights out there. However, there's also a plethora of really bad ones. Don't get yourself the cheaper ones, like $50, because they are not going to be neither bright enough. The colors might be completely off. There are also some that comes, instead of being an RGB light, they come with a kind of like panel that you put on top, like a filter. And that is the main reason to get yourself an RGB, so you don't have to use filters, because filters we don't like. If I had to choose one light of the four that I've been talking about today, I would go for the Atomcube RX7. It is the brightest one. It is also the most expensive one, but I think that is worth the money. I can power it while using it. It can be on for hours at a time. I have made a review video on all of these lights. I'm going to put the links to those videos. Oh, and I was sent this one today. Gonna review this one next week. So maybe this is something you need instead of a smaller Pocket RGB light. I'm sure it's gonna be brighter. See you in the next one. Peace. Oh.